Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my cheap channel. Translation would be channel, where we are reacting, we are reviewing, we are cheap joking, we are mispronouncing and totally grammarly destroying English, as well as le français and many other languages which we believe are legit. Today guys, we will be reacting to the rest of the countries which are not public favorites, but we might discover some personal favorites, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna start doing a series of fights, battles. It's gonna be epic Game of Thrones, where we're gonna put head-to-head neighboring countries, and we'll try to find out who is the best, who is the worst, and some useless remarks. As you already guys know, I'm the best at useless remarquee. Today we will be reacting to the former Yugoslavian the countries. Well, it's stupid to call them Yugoslavian. It's been so many years. They're not Yugoslavian. That's it, done. No more Yugoslavia. So today we will be reacting to Le Croatian, Le Montenegri, Das Macedonia and Das Serbia. Slovenia has got a special treatment. They got their own video where you can guys find out in a video list. And let's have a look, have a listen at these songs, and let's find who is the best. First of all, hit the subscribe button, guys. Hit the like button. Let's spread the message. Let's spread this video. Let's spread the support of the countries and the competition around the globe and possibly the universe. We've got the black hole photo, so there should be something else up there in the universe, obviously. So let's start with Le Croatian. To be honest, I didn't listen to full songs of these countries. I've listened only the snippets, 20 seconds, because you know guys, I do some tops. I haven't done my personal tops. It's mostly about different characteristic, most viewed, most liked, Eurovisionworld.com ratings, pools, OGE clubs around the world. I'm just, you know, getting a visual interpretation of the results. This could be easier for you guys to access those videos and have a look how other countries have decided their favorites so far, and how many other platforms or many other characteristics and features give so far predictions of the winners for the Eurovision 2019. Le pardon. So let's start with Croatian.
Das Hrvatska Republika.
I know it's a guy with his angel wings. This is Victoria's Secret's Croatian style. Croatian male style. So far it looks so cheap, guys. Move on. It's not 2000s. It's not 19s. There were so many people with this angel wings, and Azerbaijan, and Victoria's Secrets every year, twice or 4 times a year. These wings don't look cool. Terrible quality of the video, same as Moldovan. It's like a young guy, has a good voice. I mean, he can control. I'm sorry, this wings, it just like looks... It looks like chicken wings, but like very, very well done, genetic modified. It reminds me of Susan Boyle. I dream a dream to be. If some of the company is gonna copy strike this video because of this song, I'm gonna cut off your legs, guys. I mean, those companies who copy strike. This message is with the dreaming of something. It's such a generic song, and I don't like this kind of the music. For example, I liked very much Slovenia, or Italy, or Netherlands, right? Because they have their own personal stories, and personal stories is something that you can really feel it, and you can really give it and deliver to the people, right? Because when you sing about your own experience, it's something emotional, it's more deepful, it's more insightful. But when you sing about dream to dream, and no, he has a very good voice, honestly. It's just, and these songs make him looks like 70 years old, honestly. He's such a young, good-looking boy. I mean, very good voice, he's very confident. Just this song, I don't know how he agreed to to come on the stage with those wings. The looks. I molitva, molitva. Ja myślę, szli no nebo zna, bożka. Last movement, when he rose the hand, his wings kind of switched, kind of unbalanced. To be honest, a good voice. The guy is very confident. He delivers it. The song is terrible, the wings is terrible, the quality of the video is terrible. I don't know why they didn't do any videos for him as well. The song very generic, the song with no personality, the song with no message. It's something very, it's the same if you'd say all my friends are my best friends. So you lose the sense and the value of best friends. Same as here. It's like when you sing about about everything, you don't really sing about anything. So, Le Croation, poor. But you know what? This song doesn't bother my ears. That's a good thing. The next country, it's going to be Le Serbie. I've been to Serbia in this February, to Belgrade, and to... wait, this is very important because it's one of my bros. It's my brothers from another mothers. Milos and Nikola Kish. Shout out to Nikola and Milos Kish. What was the name? Smederevo. Or Smeredevo. It's either Smederevo or Smeredevo. Very nice cities. I do recommend you guys to go. Serbia is really cool, guys. Like them. Love them. What I know about this girl, Nevena Božović, she's leading a lot of pools on Romanian, Moldovan groups, Eurovision groups, in the beauty contest. So, and the Serbian girls are really hot. She looks really good. I like this dark image created on the stage, and I like her decor and this costume part of it, like the iron things on her hands. It adds a lot of power to her, making her like a superwoman or something. It's gonna be a ballad. I like this chorus, it's really good. And she's so beautiful, and with all these ornaments on her hands, it adds a lot.
So beautiful, she's so beautiful. Alright.
This Jamala, 1944 movements, beautiful. She feels the song. That's great. On the stage, I can see her that she feels it. She goes through with this song. It's like a very typical Serbian song. I think I spent a quarter of my life with Serbians, and they're crazy about their own songs. For me, they kind of all sound the same, but I can already say that it's very typical Serbian song ballad. I like this glorified chorus. I don't know what she sings about. Corona, maybe it's like about the... what is the name? The crown. Na 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 na. This part is very Serbian, typical. Beautiful. This is beautiful, guys. This is really good. This is really good. I like it. I like that she's very emotional on the stage. It's a singer which knows what she sings about, and I like the song. I like the chorus because everything relies on the choruses. You guys have two options, choose one. And yes, it's very nice. It's very mild, very easy listening song. I like it. I like it, and I would like to see it in the final as well. I don't know yet if it would be my top 10, but we have to wait until the first rehearsals, until the first performance on the stage, because that's the moment when we find out the winners. So far, it's very hard to predict something. So, Serbia, bravo, le bravo, much better than Croatia, much better. This year, Macedonia, North Macedonia, will be represented by Tamara Todevska. Okay, it's gonna be a pro-women, Me Too movement song. This singer, she reminds me of somebody, but I can't remember who. Also from the competition. It's a very emotional song. But it's a very emotional message, but so far... It's a very confusing song. On one side, I don't want to critique it because I will be looking like a jackass. I don't know what this word means. I know it's a bad word, but I don't exactly know what that means. I really like the message. I don't know what's the situation with the women's rights in Macedonia. I would assume it's something very tragical and bad as in my country. So I don't understand this a little bit belated hymn, pro-feministic hymn entry. It's really cool. The message is very cool. I still find the song, the melody, the song very simple, but not in a very good way. It's way too simple. The climax wasn't really the climax. I mean, I had such a big expectation because you hear this message and you want this song to destroy, to have an explosion, to, you know, just kill everything around, because that's the type of the song she was intended to do, with her message to conquer the population, because it's a very emotional message. But the song doesn't really deliver these emotions. It's very confusing because this song could look very well on a stage if they bring something representative, something like a very interesting feministic movement. You know, the same way Lady Gaga did at Oscar, not this year, in previous year, when she had the song "Till It Happens to You," when she was just playing on the Royal on a piano. And then suddenly many girls who were abused came out, and that moment when those women came on the stage, of those girls, students from the campus, it brought goosebumps. And it wasn't much, it was just a bunch of women who came on the stage, but then when they had those messages painted on their hands, and it was understandable that these women, or these girls, went through abuse, through harassment, through discrimination, violence. I like these moments when my camera accidentally stops, because I record on my iPhone. I keep talking, and then at the end, when I finish with reacting to everything, I go back to my front front screen of my iPhone, and I see that actually I had no memory and I was just recording nothing because it just stopped, and I kept talking and talking, and now I will have to record again the end of my reaction, and that didn't happen first time and even the second time. This happens for me like forever. I feel like half of my videos were just like, you know, recorded uselessly because it just stopped because there's no memory. Freaking iPhones, freaking iCloud, and all this freaking stuff. I hate you. Alright guys, so I'm gonna record again my reaction and review of the last ones remaining, Montenegro, das Montenegro, and I'm gonna rank again these 4 countries. So much fun, guys, so much fun. Oh my gosh, I'm so much having fun, much fun. Blah blah blah.
Check every minute if it's working or not.
Alright guys, so as I've said, if Macedonia will manage to bring a beautiful story on a stage, Tamara could possibly go to the final and could possibly fight for the best message song of this year. So guys, let's go and let's have a look at Das Montenegro in 2019. So as many of you may know, Montenegro is not doing very well on booking. None of these countries are doing very well at bookings. Alright, so it's a red hiding hood, whatever. Oh, this, you know, it reminds me of the school art when you were 6th or 7th grades and you go to the music classes and there's always like somebody trying to prove that their voices are better than others, you know, like you know, this type of the guys. So this is the same story I see in Montenegro this year. It's very raw, very unpolished, very not unprofessional. They're kind of professional, but they are green. They're not rotten yet. I mean, the voices are not really trained. It sounds very, very amateurish. I'll get you while you're falling. Like, why would you have to act like this? Overacting, it's so cringy, and this guy is very cringy, and he's in the middle of the forest in the winter. Behind him is like a haunted house, probably, most definitely, I'm sure, and probably this ghost which haunts this house probably already possessed him, because why would you, you know, like this is so schoolish. So childish. This is a good word. So childish. Get you while I'm falling. Get you while I'm falling. I like this part. This girl, she didn't even know that somebody is recording her from the downside. And this looks... It is funny. Like they're recording in separate location apparently, because somebody's in the mountain, somebody in the forest, somebody with a horse, on a horse, under the horse. So where are you looking? Well, I have to agree, Montenegro is a beautiful country. That's the country I want to visit a lot. Oh. How does the keynote connect with the message, with the story of this video clip? Like, I understand it's like 3 couples, let's say, because there are 3 girls and 3 boys and they're looking for each other. Then why would you add that keynote in the middle of the video? It doesn't connect anywhere with this music video. And what's the point whatsoever? What's gonna make you look more professional by adding that keynote? And this song reminds me of that Baptist music, church music. Heaven. Well, first of all, because there are so many already heaven topics, heaven words in this video, but also the way they sing, the way this video is recorded. It's so cringy. It's so childish, it's so fake. This is a good way to, they are fake, because it's the acting, it's not that, you can't really do a bad acting. It's just like if you don't sing the song from the bottom of your heart, everything's gonna look fake, and that's how it looks now. The same way with the Croatia, like that guy doesn't really care about dream and whatever. So that's why these both entries do appear so weak and so unreal, so false, so artificial. I'll catch you while I'm falling. And what are they falling? So he's in the heaven. Well, they're falling, and then she's in the heaven, or he's in the heaven. What does that mean? It was like a suicide topic or something like this. Because like what? Falling. I'm in heaven. Falling. I'm in heaven. Falling. Like. Maybe that's their hidden message. So we all feel like it's a very, very peaceful song about a very, very friendly and well-balanced relation. But actually it's a suicide topic song where they all are manipulating the listeners, and they're all telling to us, falling, I'm having falling, they're gonna catch you, but you know what, they're not freaking catching you. You're gonna fall down and smash your head, and not only your head, and you're gonna die, and then maybe you're gonna meet them in the heaven, maybe. But doing this video, I don't think that they're gonna end up in the heaven, because they're sinful people and they're gonna go to the hell. Everybody's in white. Everybody's in white. Clothing, of course. Poor people, poor those people who have to wash these old clothes, because they're in the nature, and it's quite hard to get rid of the grass color from the white clothes. These dances. It's like, you know, when you go first time when you go to the disco club, to the nightclub. And then at the end of the video, the two other guys pulled back the girls, and they all start laughing because it's so freaking funny. Same fake as my country Moldova as well. Stay, no matter what they say, to be together. Oh my gosh, you know what? I'm sure this video and the whole production was made by some older generation, from the Soviet communist inspired professionals, let's say, and that's the only way they see a good music and good video, where everything is good, happy end, there is no drama, there is no suspense, there is nothing. Life is not the way they present. So guys, that was my reaction and my review of these 4 countries. Let's rank them. Let's start with the worst one. Well, first of all, we have to mention the best one. The best one is obviously Serbia. It stands out. Serbia really stands out, and with the great performance, with because national selection stage is really poor in many countries, especially from Eastern Europe. But once they go on a big stage, they have more options to play with the colors, with the cameras. They're more professional, so these songs made elevate a lot in the final. So I do believe that Serbia can really fight for the finals. I think they're in the first semi-finals, so the chances are very high. Of course, Serbia uncomparable with the other guys. So let's say the second. Probably the second I would put Montenegro, even though this is the fakest thing. This is the least bothering song out of this all, let's say in this way. Even though it's very fake, but it's the song. I really want to see them on the stage, because I really want to have fun, I really want to laugh, and it's going to be interesting to watch them. It's going to be interesting to cringe, let's say. So I put the second Montenegro. The third one, we have Macedonia and we have Croatia. Croatia has a very good voice. That guy really had a good voice, and Tamara had a very good message. Both songs are very poor. The guy is cringe because he has this Victoria's Secret angel wings, And Tamara song is very, very mediocre. It's very simple. It doesn't have personality. It's just a message. And probably I'm gonna put the third, Croatia. The guy has a voice, and the chorus is, I would say, it's more memorable than Tamara. And I would put the Macedonia, the last one. Unfortunately, I really like Macedonia for the last 2 years. They were very great, upbeat pop songs. This one is also of a good quality. It really stands out from the Yugoslavic bloc, former Yugoslavic bloc. It's just the song, it's a little bit way too simplistic. So my first is gonna be Serbia, second is gonna be Montenegro, the third is gonna be Croatia, and the last one is gonna be Macedonia. This is how I rank. So guys, tell me how you rank them. Do you agree with me? And you better agree with me. Or you disagree with me. And if you disagree with me, why? Why would you disagree with me? And please bring me some arguments. Tell me what's your favorite song and how would you rank these countries? Where are they in your top 41? Let's discuss, share, speak any languages, Serbian, Montenegrin, even though it's the same kind of language, but just comment any languages. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You do have to hit the subscribe button because you might miss very interesting tops, you might miss very interesting reviews, very interesting news. I'm gonna add some news rubrics as well, so you better subscribe. Because if you don't subscribe, you're gonna have 45 years of bad luck. You better do this, guys. I warned you. Hit the like button, share if you want. You don't really have to share, but I would appreciate it. Guys, thank you so much for joining with me. I hope you're doing great today. And I'll see you all in the next video.